Okay, let's get started. Hello and welcome to our first webinar of 2019. This afternoon we'll be presenting some exciting information about Oki Data Laser Transfer Solutions. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jerry Barracks, Director of Product for Sign Warehouse, and I'm joined today by our Product Coordinator, Cynthia Bradford.
Today's presentation will be about 45 minutes plus Q&A. If you haven't already done so, you might want to take a look at your Zoom webinar screen. You should see a little Q&A icon at the bottom of your Zoom screen. Now, we won't be answering questions during the presentation, but we will be reading and collecting them, so feel free to submit them whenever they come to mind. We hope to answer most of them as we go along, but any questions not addressed in the presentation, we will answer to the best of our abilities at the end.
And in addition to the live Q&A, we'll be revealing some exciting specials for our attendees. So there's more reason to hang around with us through today's presentation.
Yes, we have some really attractive offers. So if you're in the market for a new garment printing option, stick around.
One more thing, if you do have to leave early, be assured that this presentation will be archived and made available online in the near future. So if something comes up and you just have to bug out, stay in touch and you'll be able to catch what you missed. All right, so that's it for the format. Let's talk about what we're going to talk about. Cynthia, what do we have in store for our attendees today?
Well, today we're going to cover the what, the why, and the how of Oki Data Laser Transfer Printing. First, we'll talk about what these cool products are by introducing the Oki Data line of textile transfer printers. Then we'll tackle the why. For some, this is the most important question. Why use a laser transfer printer? Then we'll get into the how. And I know for some of our customers, this is the most pressing question.
Pardon the pun.
Yeah. The how section will include how-to video segments direct from Oki Data about how these printers work with self-weeding laser transfer papers. Plus, as always, Jerry will share some tips on how to get the best results. And as we mentioned, we'll finish with some special offers and Q&A.
Thank you, Cynthia. Okay, I think that covers the introduction. Let's get right to it. Let's start with the what question and talk about what these printers are and what makes Oki Data textile printers special. Laser transfer garment decoration has been around for about 7 years now, and the entire industry has been built on Oki Data LED printing technology. Some of you will remember the Go Uno, which we sold for several years. That was the first printer to combine Oki LED print engines with self-weeding laser transfer paper. From there, the industry has seen tremendous growth with a variety of more advanced transfer printers, including those with white toner.
So I notice you keep saying LED instead of laser transfer. Why is that? What's the difference?
Good question. The Oki print engine isn't a traditional laser printer. It uses single-pass LED printheads. They're pretty advanced printer technology that offers some nice benefits. The use of the LED printhead means lower fusing temperatures and faster print speeds.
And the lower temperatures are important for use with the special papers used for garment decoration, right?
Correctamundo. The other advantage with the Oki print engine is the straight paper path that allows the use of these specialty papers to be fed through the printer with minimal damage to the coatings that support garment decoration. Traditional color laser printers don't work as well with self-weeding transfer media.
And you mentioned white toner, but we should mention that not all Oki LED textile transfer printers have that feature. They offer a pretty diverse lineup. There are CMYK printers, CMYW printers, and a CMYK plus white. They've pretty much got all their bases covered, don't they?
Indeed they do. And in addition to a variety of toner combinations, they offer LED transfer printers in several sizes, ranging from standard letter-sized desktop printers to tabloid plus machines that can handle paper up to 13 by 19.
So let's lay it out and talk about all these models so people can get a sense of the whole product line. There are 4 different textile transfer printers offered by Oki. Since there's such an interesting mix of sizes and toner sets, we decided to arrange them by toner, starting with the simplest. We have the Oki C831TS, a CMYK printer. Then we'll cover the Oki 711WT, the first CMYW laser printer. And the newest CMYW printer, the Oki Pro 8432WT. And finally, we'll introduce the newest Oki transfer printer, the Oki Pro 9541. So first up is the C831TS. This one is kind of like the newest version of the original Go Uno. It is a CMYK process colored printer that comes in what we call tabloid size. It prints on standard sheets up to 11 by 17. Now, I know we'll get more into the applications later when we talk about why of laser transfer, but this one's for decorating white shirts, right?
Right. The CMYK toner set makes it, in a sense, a traditional process color printer. That means it's limited to printing on or decorating white and pastel items. But it can also be used to decorate things like ceramic mugs, mouse pads, and such. More on that later. But yes, the C831TS is a CMYK printer mainly used for decorating white and pastel apparel and paper. And at only $2,095, it's the most affordable laser transfer printer on the market.
So that brings us to another very familiar product, the Oki 711 WT. This was the very first textile transfer printer to incorporate white toner to decorate dark garments. It is a desktop printer, so it maxes out at 8.5 inches wide, but it can be used with sheets up to 17 inches long. So it's really kind of desktop plus, really.
Desktop plus, I like that.
And it's very easy to use, very reliable, which is why it's still on the market and going strong. And at only $33.95, it's a great value.
That brings us to the next step up. The Oki Pro 8432 is actually a couple steps up from the 711 WT. It's a tabloid size printer, so it will handle 11 by 17 laser transfer paper for bigger, bolder transfers. And it now comes with 5 toner cartridges instead of 4. So you can use it in CMYK mode or CMYW mode for decorating light and dark garments. This is actually the second generation tabloid size white toner printer from Oki, but it's the first one to offer 5 toner cartridges.
So why is that important? Can't the 711 WT decorate light and dark garments too?
Yes, but not as well. The limitation of the CMYW toner set is that there's no black. All black has to be generated by composite color, mixing processed cyan, magenta, and yellow. It works in theory, but there are downsides. We'll talk more about this in the next section. Despite the enhancements over the previous model, the 8432 WT is priced a little lower at only $68.95.
Alrighty then, that brings us to the top of the line. The new Oki Pro 9541 is a logical choice for people who want to benefit from all 5 toner cartridges but don't want to switch them back and forth. The 9541 holds all 5 cartridges, and it's a tabloid plus printer, which means it will actually print up to 13 by 19, which is huge. The Windows drivers come preloaded with profiles and media types for all major brands of laser transfer media, so it's ready to go right out of the box. And because of its size, you can also use it to print screen print exposures. So it expands the envelope beyond laser transfer and brings a little digital decoration magic to screen printing. This one is more of an industrial printer with an available floor stand, so it costs a little bit more. MSRP is $12,995.
Shazam! Alright, so that's a very brief introduction to the Oki Textile Transfer Printer.
Whew, and we're still in the what section.
Yes, we are. So now that we've given everybody a summary of the different printers Oki offers, let's talk about what makes them special.
That sounds like features and benefits.
Right you are.